What is up, everybody? Yo, what's up, Paper? How you doing? There's a community event. Yeah, that's a fucking question I keep getting. Yes, there is a community event. Let me pull up the TWAB where they announced it. Dog, I don't know what the fuck's going on with it. How? How does no one know this is a thing, man? That's so fucking funny. That's so funny. Because I feel like Bungie doesn't even know it's a thing. What's up, everyone? All right, let me pull this shit up. I think they talked about it here 2 weeks ago. Yeah, okay. Yes, there is a community event. Okay. They announced it 2 weeks ago. It's a small one, but it still exists. Does anyone know why this is happening? Ever since I got the new NVIDIA drivers, my Windows bar doesn't pop up when I'm in Destiny. And that right there is fucking annoying. There should be the little bar with my, like, my taskbar. It's there when I'm on my desktop. I don't know why it's doing that. And I'm still like, I've always played, let me make sure. Yeah, correct. Yeah, like everything is right. I don't know why it's doing that. Are my screen bounds weird? No. I'm in borderless windowed. What if I like switch it? And then, wait, what is windowed full screen? Wait, what's the difference between windowed full screen and borderless windowed? Wait, what the fuck? Have these always been two separate options? I don't even know what the difference is. I have literally no idea. I know I can pull my mouse off to the side here. Is it fixed here? No, it's not fixed. They both do this now. Borderless windowed cannot be the full screen. What did I just put it on? Well. Oh, but my... God fucking damn it. Yeah, I mean, I can hit my Windows key and then it's gone, but it's just annoying to always have there, is my point. It's just annoying. That didn't used to happen. It's a new NVIDIA update thing only. I don't really understand it. Anyways, yeah, so there is a community event. And it, like... I just don't even know. So, all right. As a new addition to the Dawning, this year we have hidden 3 new and exclusive emblems inside of gift and return packages. So it's these emblems. They're mid, but it's fine. They're, you know, they're fun. They're fun little chases. You can only get them from this. They're super rare. And in order to increase the drop chance, they made a community event. So if you cook a certain number of cookies, last week, the first week of the Dawning, it was when you cook cookies for Zavala, Tess, and Elsie, and Nimbus. This week is Ikora, Eva, and Drifter, and week 3 on Tuesday is Shaq, Saint 14, and Barracks. And there were supposed to be, during the Dawning, baking a set of cookies starting on a given week will give you a progress towards a community-wide goal. A significant drop rate on all 3 emblems. So, the fucking problem is, welcome everyone. Happy holidays to everyone. The problem is they announced this, and then the event started, and then they gave their first update today, 2/3 of the way through the event, and it's very nondescript. So let's talk about it. I sent them a tweet 2 days ago. And I was like, any word on Dawning community event progress? We're halfway through the event. I haven't seen any sort of progress check in or out of game. There's no bar. The one time we had a Dawning event, 2020 maybe? 2019? No, it's probably 2020 or 2021. there was a progress bar in game. That does not exist here. There's no progress check in or out of game to suggest how close we are to unlocking higher emblem drop rates. And we're done with TWABs for the year. There was no TWAB yesterday. And they just said, we'll cook up a little report for tomorrow. Long, short, y'all have baked a lot of cookies and have indeed earned some increases to emblem drop chances. So, okay, that's confirmation that we've done something, but that's super vague. That's super vague. And then they put out a tweet today. How are we looking on the Dawning Bake-Off? Zavala has eaten 3.5 million Galardoodles. So I would just like to remind you that Zavala was one of the 4 cookies for last week. So they showed us one statistic for 7 of the cookies. Like one of the full list of 7 cookies across the 2 weeks. Well over expectations. What were the expectations? What was the goal? What have we done? Players have unlocked multiple emblem drop chance increases from gifts in return. Does that go into effect now? What was the original drop chance? What are the drop chances every tier of the way? How many tiers have we increased? What is it now? Do I have to wait until Tuesday to do this? Focus on baking Frykora, Eva, and Drifter to earn additional increases. But it's just like, it doesn't mean anything. It doesn't mean anything. None of this means anything. I'm dying. It's like well over expectations. According to whom? What are the expectations? Oh, I'm fucking dying, dude. And so I just want to get these fucking emblems and grind this because I love community events and they get people hyped, right? I have literally no idea what the fuck is going on. I have literally no idea what the fuck is going on. So, yeah, so I think your tweet reminded them they definitely forgot. And then someone replied, things don't work that way. I actually think that it does work that way. And I am inclined to believe that sentiment. Because they immediately replied to me, said they would put one out the next day, which would have been yesterday, and then they didn't put it out until yesterday. So I'm quite certain that's actually exactly what happened. Is this for the super white shader? No, that is completely separate. That happens, did they say that happens in Act 3? That either happens in either next week or in Act 3. I think it's Act 3 though. Let me check out, oh, that's not what I wanted to fucking look at. They talk about it here, right? Is it not in this? I swear it was in this. I swear it was in, is it in the TWAB maybe?
This is right.
They definitely mentioned it somewhere. I just don't fucking know where they mentioned it. Oh my god, that's all the desserts. That looks fucking... I'd like that. It was in the twid before. It's not in this one. It's in the one before this. So it's in... No. It's in this one?
Did you watch the Crucible last night?
Bruh. I'm losing my goddamn mind. What's up, Lab? Which means December 30th to January 6th, there will be nothing to do since the dawning ends a week before Act 3. I appreciate you, Lab. I don't know what to Control F. They didn't fucking... What is this? Well, they just said that, like, event. Like, I don't know even how they worded it. They didn't call out Super White, I don't think. I don't even know what to fucking search. They did talk about it. I think it's at the end of Act 3. That's all I remember. It's like a small event, kind of like Riven's Wishes. I think that's what they say, actually. So let me put in Riven. '18th of July. Well, that's not fucking right. All right, I don't even. If someone finds it, just fucking let me know. That's fine. If not, whatever. I'll fuck myself. Long story short, I thought it was the dev insight, but I just looked and I didn't see it. Is it this one? This, I was just looking at this one. Let me, Riven, is it Riven in here? Riven's not in here. Shader? No. Quest? No. Wish? Nope. End of event? No. I don't think it's in that one. Yeah, it's for the vending machine thing, yes. So for the final weeks of Revenant, there will be a special... Which one was that in, Elliot? Was that in the dev insight?
Check. Done.
No, they didn't mention the... yeah, okay, that's what I fucking thought. I skimmed it, and I did not see that, though. Bungie did not directly call out the shader, but we know that's where it comes from, so... let me pull that shit back up, and then I can read it from the source, and then we can all fucking flame me for being bad at my job. Desirable. Episodes introduce a new content cadence with acts. While there are new activities, loot, and quests rolling out at a consistent cadence, this change creates lulls in our gameplay calendar at the end of an episode. So for the final weeks of Revenant, there will be a special pursuit similar to Riven's Wishes, where you can complete quests to choose from a list of new and desirable rewards. So yeah, Chatterwhite is coming back, essentially, and this will happen. So this is really interesting because Act 4 is only 4 weeks, or sorry, Act 3 is only 4 weeks long. So and we know we get this exotic mission on January 7th. So I'm a little confused, like, surely it'll be the same where we get a craftable weapon and 4 catalysts, but they're dropping everything at once. So does that mean on January 7th, we'll literally just have access to every puzzle, every catalyst all at once? Will we still have to do it every week? I don't fucking know what that looks like. And then after that week, it looks like we get the Riven's Wishes and stuff, so. I personally don't really like episodes. Thank God they're ending. I don't mind the gameplay aspect of episodes. I think the loot aspect has been fairly mid. Last season had better loot for sure. Last season had better cosmetics. I love the cosmetic pursuits of last episode, and also had better guns. This episode is just failing on every aspect of loot, in my opinion. The gameplay, I think, is a lot better, and we get a lot more than most seasons. Not every season, but most seasons. And the narrative has been equally as bad across both, so.
Whenever you need me again, Guardian.
The light grows, Guardian.
So yeah, today I'm just gonna be, like, I don't know if I'm supposed to make cookies right now. I don't know if the drop chance increase went into effect. I have no idea. So I need to work on my Trials guild. I'm gonna be solo queuing a little bit, just, you know, doing some very casual trialsing. But it'll also help because I'll be getting ingredients and, more importantly, Dawning Spirit. I just don't know, like, are we supposed to go for these fucking emblems right now? Look, I have 4 boxes. Am I gonna get one? Yeah, that's kind of what I thought. I have no idea what the fuck's happening. Your hopes for Frontier has to deliver. I don't. You know, every Destiny thing has to deliver. You know what I mean? My hopes for Frontier are truly. They've been talking about innovating and changing the cadence and changing the stuff we're doing. I think that is the #1 downfall of seasons and episodes, is they're just too predictable. Even though we love things like exotic missions, the fact that we know exactly when they're coming and the fact that they're baked into a season or an episode makes them hit significantly less hard than if they were just like randomly put into the game one day. We know exactly when it, like, half of the excitement, I would say fucking 80% of the excitement of Whisper was the surprise of it. Same thing with Corridors of Time. Same thing with Niobe Labs. Same thing with 0 Hour. This is something that they've been drastically moving away from in lieu of making, or not in lieu, but and instead they're making them like a core fundamental part of like the season's storytelling and like marketing push. And I think that is a huge mistake, and I would love to see them move away from that with Frontiers. I want to be truly surprised by what is included. Dual Destiny is a great example of this. Dual Destiny is fucking incredible. Best exotic mission we've ever had as far as I'm concerned. Narratively, it's brilliant. Mechanically, it's brilliant. How it was put into the game and we discovered it was brilliant. No one was expecting anything on that scale. The loot was really good. Like, Dual Destiny is what I want more of that from Frontiers. Weird shit that we're not expecting, that maybe pushes people out of their comfort zones, that isn't heavily advertised, etc., etc. Technically, with episodes, while the amount of seasonal content has increased, other parts of the game have been decreased. Yeah, and it's just like, I think, like I said, I'll stand by this. I think like the seasonal activity aspect of it has been very good. Like, definitely better than average. For sure, I think the battlegrounds from last season are the best battlegrounds and better than most strikes in the game. I really do like, I think Challenger Tomb of Elders, or Contest of Elders, whatever the fuck it's called. Like, I genuinely think it's really good too. It's being kind of fucked over by like an abysmal loot pool, which is tragic. And I just think, yeah, like, I think the #1 thing, 2 huge things Frontiers needs to deliver on. 3 things it needs to deliver on. It needs to be narratively interesting in a way that progresses the story. Stop treading on the remnants of Saga 1, which we know they're going to do this, but it has to do it in a very compelling way that convinces us that, like, yes, Destiny can exist in a compelling way past the Light and Dark Saga. I think that's a very difficult thing to do and a very important thing to do. 2, I think it needs to shake up the cadence and delivery style in a way that I've already discussed. And then, oh, fuck off. That's just so tragic. Oh, I didn't even... Am I, what? 2009? I'm 2007. I should have 2-hit him for sure. What the fuck? And then 3, it needs to shake up the loot structure. Loot is in a dire state right now. Nothing is interesting because we are more overpowered than fucking God himself. They need... Armor needs to become more interesting. Weapon drops need to become more interesting. And like all of this stuff, like pretty much, if you could say it in one word, like shake up. Frontiers need to shake it up quite drastically, equal to like a sunsetting change, or equal to a new game. Like, there needs to be a very significant shake up.
You are leading. This is your fight now.
Yeah, Dual Destiny is out of comfort zones, but there are also a lot of solo queue folks maybe matchmake it. I'm gonna be completely honest. I do not care. If like, sure, maybe matchmake it. That's totally fine. But the people, what the fuck is happening? I'm too light under him. It's not a power delta. Why is that happening?
The next round will be yours. Surely.
Fuck. But I genuinely, unless like someone has like, you know, like a debilitating social anxiety, which I sympathize with that. Everyone else, the 98% other of people that don't run Dual Destiny because they just don't like talking to other people, I feel like zero sympathy for that. Like I hate that because the feedback that they are giving is acting in a way that threatens to restrict the creativity and diversity of content we get in the future because Bungie doesn't want to piss those people off. And that is awful for the fucking game. It's like, either deal with it, play with someone else, and do one of the greatest missions Destiny has ever done, where the mechanic that you are forced to do is very thematic, like it makes sense for the mission and for the story they're trying to tell. Or just like shut the fuck up. You have no other option, in my opinion. Like it actually really bothers me how people approached complaining about the requirements of Dual Destiny. I'm not gonna lie at all.
Only one ally is left. It is in there.
Frontier should have a new exotic item, like new rarities, should have new things. I don't know. I don't know if that's the answer per se, but I agree. It does need new things. It needs to feel very drastic. If there is no Destiny 3 coming anytime soon, which there's not, then they need to really push it.
Wins the next one.
Loot shakeup will be the new armor. Yeah, we know that there's new armor system. We know that there's the tier system for all the loot. Maybe we'll go back and like review all of that at some point. We know they are taking steps to develop things to shake up the weapon and armor system, but we just don't really know what that looks like yet. And like you can't really get excited about things until they're in the game, right? Or you can get excited about them, but you can't like, oh, this will save the game or whatever. You know what I mean? It's great. It's a great thing for them to be looking at. I'm glad they are, but I need to see it in practice, you know?
1 minute left, my friend.
Oh, I missed the shot. That's tragic.
Opponent revived.
Do we really think set bonuses will be worth it?
This one was for your end.
Potentially. I mean, I think a lot of people underhyped origin traits originally, and then they ended up being like quite game changing. So.
Match point.
And they showed examples of set bonuses, right? I think they did, and I think they were like pretty good, but I don't remember exactly. It's been a long time. I've been saying this since Witch Queen to make loot interesting, new prioritize new underutilized archetypes. Yes and no. I don't know. I think it's much more of a deep problem than that. Like you can't, if you want to make loot interesting, you can't just focus on like fucking high impact pulse rifles and glaives. It's a much deeper problem than that. It's a much, much deeper problem than that. Because at the end of the day, I don't give a fuck like what they introduce. Between rocket sidearms and Ariads and ILGLs, it's like it's fucking over for special weapons. It's gone. Like good luck ever doing anything interesting again in that slot, unless you make them drastically better. Like power creep is the only option, or sunsetting, or like soft sunsetting in things with like set bonuses where. Yeah, they introduce set bonuses and it maybe makes us want to use our old armor less. They could do something like that for weapons too. I don't know what that looks like, but I don't think like, oh, hey, no one's really using glaives. Let's make them more interesting. That's not fixing the loot problem. That might help for a little bit, but that's not fixing the loot problem. But there has to be a way to go trade in a good way. It's not possible. What do you mean by that? There's no trading. No trading in Destiny. Absolutely not. I am so far against the trading system. I could not be any more against the trading system.
Trials of Osiris.
Dreaming City being a secret location, Forsaken was sick. I wouldn't say it was necessarily secret. Like, we knew it was coming, and we knew that they were very intentionally keeping many things about it secret, but like we knew it was in the expansion. They just didn't tell us about like everything. But there was I remember there was an IGN article where it went into the Dreaming City and the fact that it went through a weekly rotation. They said all of that before it ever launched. Yo, chill. I'm trying to get some wins, gamers. Okay, I'm just fucking bad at the game. People will trade god rolls for real money. Yeah, that is one example of how that could get very bad very fast. I am just so against the trading ecosystem. What's up, Will? Or Will, sorry, Will. What's up, Will? Destiny brain rot. Everything needs to be a super.
This is a battle and
Are you gonna get a 5090 when it comes out? I have a 4090. I don't think I need anything more than that. It is chugging along.
One minute left, my friend.
Oh, what the fuck, guys? There's two of you right there. What are you doing?
Opponent revived.
Oh no.
Only one enemy.
I cannot believe that worked. I have this feeling someday there will be some sort of trade. No. Absolutely not.
Your team lead.
I could not be more. I just hate that idea so much. I really do. That is just, it is so antithetical to something like Destiny. I can't stand by that at all. It would be manipulated by the community anytime there's a dupe glitch. It would completely destroy any grind. It's just like it opens up another avenue for them to potentially monetize something. It is just such, there are so many ways that could go bad from a user, consumer, gameplay experience. It's not even funny.
Turn this lead into
I'm just curious what they plan on doing in the new tier system, because from what I've seen, it looks like it will cause more problems with the loot system. How so? I don't remember exactly what they mentioned, but like, it's just like higher tier weapons get more perks or something, right? Yeah, good try, bro. I can pull up that TWAB and we can look at it. It's been months since I've looked at that shit. I don't even remember how drastic it was, to be honest. After this game, I'll pull it up.
giving their ghosts a lot of practice. You're in the league. Let your opponents chase you all they want.
Lab, you don't happen to have the link for the... Or Forcer, you can put... Do you have the link for the TWAB where they discussed it? If not, I can find it. It's not a big deal. It is a long read. We don't have to go through the whole thing, but definitely go through some of it. Oh, shit, brother!
Only one enemy is left. 1 minute left, my friend.
I'm so lucky that wasn't someone with a shotgun or someone who was paying attention or anything.
They are getting tired. Finish them.
Half the new weapons are gonna feel bad anyways because of what we have now. I feel like it needs to be a whole new weapon types, actual crossbows. I see, I don't think new weapon types does anything, right? Because it's like, say we get a special crossbow, that doesn't make what we have any less good.
Only one enemy is left.
And every time they add a new thing, it makes it harder and harder for literally anything to compete in that slot. I think, like, this is why I'm so... If done correctly, I'm very pro sunsetting weapons.
There would be legends
Because I'm the type of fucker, I'm not using anything but Aberrant Action, or Zali's Bane, unless you sunset that shit, because it is so broken. Here, I can find it. What do you prefer? Smaller but more content for Destiny 2 throughout the year, or less releases per year but huge ones? Smaller, more content. Just how I consume the game, I'd much rather just like more content. Same thing like with raids and dungeons. I would much rather 2 mid raids a year than 1 perfect raid a year, for sure. Because most of the dungeon or raid fun for me is like world's first race and then solving shit. And so even in a raid, like let's say like if my choice was 2 Root of Nightmares or 1 Salvation's Edge a year, I'm picking 2 Root of Nightmares every single time, and I don't care. I will get easily more enjoyment out of that than 1 Salvation's Edge. Even though I consider Salvation's Edge to be the best raid in the franchise, that doesn't give me proportionally more enjoyment than 2 like average raids. Even their like the worst raids are still incredible pieces of content, right? So, all right, I gotta find out what we're fucking talking about here. Where did they talk about weapons? Oh, they're developer insights, right? Or not? I don't fucking remember. This episode, this is not Frontiers. Oh, here? Okay, here we go. I found it. The problem, in Destiny seasons, only a narrow range of activities received updated rewards, leading to a narrow selection of activities worth playing. Enforcer, I'm really, I'm curious because you mentioned that you think this causes more problems. I'm curious what you think that those are. These reward pools tended not to be very deep, but with most chases bottoming out at weapon perk rolls and armor. What deathcore band are you repping merch from? This is actually Bad Omens. So one of my favorite genres of merch is like deathcore logos on bands that aren't deathcore. So Bad Omens is very like radio metal. Still love them. I love Bad Omens, but they're very much not of this band. And I love this sort of design. I think it's so cool. These problems have resulted in shallow, unsatisfying grinds and a tiny subset of activities actually available to play, with their best rewards being a matter of luck rather than skill or mastery. I mean, that is a great observation. It's been happening for 4 years. Bill Murray has merch like this? I'll have to check it out. Sunsetting was so cool. Remember all the weapons we deleted, only have them allowed 3 years later. Yeah, so like I mentioned, you can use... There's a really cool skill that they used to teach in schools. I don't know if they do anymore, but it's called listening. So if you listen to when I said that, I said something, there was a qualifier there, something to the effect of if done well or if done correctly, sunsetting is necessary or good for the game. Should be a big hint that it wasn't done well in my opinion. Have you listened to Poppy's new album? Yes! I really like most of it. It's very, very good. The fucking center's falling out. And oh my god, holy. Yeah, it's so good, man. I love a lot of it. Vital as well is really good. Legendary weapons and armor will be available in a deeper range of quality tiers that layer on properties like stat bonuses, enhanced perks, and other benefits. For weapons, this will be similar to how adept weapons upgrade the baseline legendary. The baseline tier of legendary weapons and armor will be equivalent to current day legendaries, with higher tiers being generally equivalent to adept weapons. Okay. Reward pools are complete sets of weapon armor available as rewards for more and more activities. Major core game, you know, just PvE, PvP, stuff like that. Does it say? I just wish they went more in depth. It doesn't really say what all the different tiers do and stuff. So if done well, this could be cool. I don't know what this looks like though. And like, can you get it tier 1 and upgrade it to a tier 2, or do they only drop that stuff? They don't really talk about it. Do they talk about it more ever? Did you do a PhD or something around? Yes, I did. I have a PhD in polymer chemistry. I don't. You asked for publication. I assume you mean my dissertation. I don't link them because then that would like entirely dox everything about me. Because I would have the school I went to where, well, you know, where my exact area of expertise is. Could be pretty easy to find out where I work now. So, appreciate you, but no. Yeah, I just need them to go more in depth here. It could be a cool idea, but I need to know, like, because they essentially say here, like, this will be similar to how adept weapons upgrade the baseline legendary. So it's like tier 5 equal to adepts, or it's tier 3 equal to an adept weapon, and then tier 5 goes further. Because if tier 5s are equal to an adept, why would I ever use a tier? Like, that doesn't help anything. We need this to expand the current system, give us more targeted farming, and give us a reason to use these guns over the guns we already have. That is key. That is key. So these are all questions that need to be answered. It's a very vague system, which of course, like, I'm sure they're, at the time of publishing that, they're very early in fleshing that out. So. Yo, it's the dub, how you doing? Kind of like how you don't expect to upgrade a random trials drop into adept weapon. That's a great point. That's a great point. I just need, like, okay, they mentioned that Pinnacle PvP is one of the buckets, so Pinnacle PvP weapons can drop tier 1 through tier 5. But tier 5 Pinnacle PvP weapons with Frontiers need to be better than adept Pinnacle PvP weapons right now, or else what's the point? You know what I mean? So that's the challenge Bungie has. How do you make that loot chase interesting, and how do you make the loot interesting and different?
Trials of Osiris.
What if tier 5 you can imprint extra perks onto a weapon to mimic how adepts give multiple perks? That could be kind of cool. Sky here, what community event? There's one for the Dawning where we have to bake a bunch of cookies, but it is the least defined thing I've ever seen in my entire life.
Outshine the opposition.
We don't know what the goals are. We don't know what our progress is. We know that we've unlocked a couple of percentage increases, drop rates for the emblems, but we don't know like what that looks like. Oh, that is so tragic. We don't know what that looks like. So I don't really know. We know there's some vague shadow Illuminati event happening, but no one knows anything about it. Do you think changing the way guns upgrades will fix the core issues with the game? I think it is a step in the right direction, yeah. Because I think one of the major core issues with the game is most loot has not been interesting for years. Ever since crafting was introduced. Oh my fucking god. Most loot drops in the entire game are not of interest at all. I'm sorry, I'm epically throwing right now. Team, I really apologize.
Stand back up.
Because just immediately crafted weapons, you could get them faster than RNG weapons, and they were definitively the best in the game in many slots in situations. So I think, yes, if they rework the looting system, because we know they're reworking armor too, they talked about that. The more they rework in an interesting way, yeah, that goes a very long way to helping fix a lot of the core issues with the game. That is so tragic. Oh, I'm fucking dead. Oh, I'm so fucking dead, bro.
Only one enemy is left.
Just toasting.
Your team is fallen, but You can stand back up. Opponent revived.
And like, okay, with this tier 5 system,
You are behind.
5-tier system, do adept weapons still exist? You know? Like, are there going to be competing weapon rarity things going on? Like, how does... I have so many questions that, No, yes!
Enemy is left.
I've just infinite questions on this that we're gonna need some pretty good clarification on before I'm
Round is yours. Good fight.
before I'm able to see that. Probably not an Under Oath fan. I don't mind him. I just never really got into him. That kind of early 2000s metal. I know they're still around, but you know they got popular around that time. Isn't my like I don't dislike that era, but it's not my favorite. I'm much more of like a super modern metalcore guy, and Under Oath still has a lot of that like classic sound.
Only one enemy is left.
Which it's fine. You know, I saw him open for like Ice 9 Kills or something a couple years ago. I don't remember.
1 minute left, my friend.
Right on. Oh no. Good shot.
Opponents have been
I think adepts will basically be equivalent to tier 5s as in the best tier. But once again, if adepts are just equivalent to tier 5, then why would I ever grind out a tier 5 system?
Your opponent's lead. You can come back from this.
Or a tier 5 gun. Like, I'll just use adepts that I've already grinded out. If we get a rarity above exotic, how would it work? Because exotics are balanced only... Oh, dog, I have no fucking idea. Just look at Destiny Rising. Although, mythics aren't... Mythics are, like, below exotic in that game. I'm fairly certain. That's the vibe I got. I don't know if that was ever clearly explained, but it definitely feels like mythics were a tier below exotic. But do the same thing Borderlands 2 did with Pearlescence and Borderlands 1. Or,
One ally is left. It is in there.
what was the pink rarity in Borderlands 2?
My friend.
Yeah, it wasn't iridescent, was it?
You've been exploded.
What were they
before.
called?
That point is nothing then. Fight.
No, not E-Tech. The, like the pink ones from the DLC. They were introduced in Scarlet's Keep, I think. You could only get them from raid bosses. I would say E-Tech was more of like a fuchsia. I think it was like iridescent or something.
Only one enemy is left. Your ally is back in the fight.
Oh, boys, I need help. You're telling me no one knows what the name of these guns are? Seraph! Yes, Seraph, thank you.
Opposing team
Like Seraph
down.
weapons.
You.
I didn't know Borderlands had raids. As raid bosses. So,
Your
it's like-
opponents think they will win.
imagine like you could go and fight just Callie. And if you beat just Callie, you got loot. It's kind of like that. Like, not very mechanically challenging or complex. Mostly just bullet sponges, really. For the most part. Some of them had more in-depth... Well... nothing was crazy hard. Like Terramorphous. Everyone knows Terramorphous. Terramorphous was a raid boss. I believe the second raid boss in the series. Behind Cromorax. Unless I'm missing one in there. I don't think I am.
Only one enemy is left. It is just you.
No!
Fight until you have nothing
Not
left.
good, not good, not good, not good. Don't get a res, don't get a res, brother. Oh my god. Ugh.
Next time, my friend.
I should have slid, not jumped. How hard are the takedowns? What do you mean? Like to kill the bosses? Or
You lost. Does not matter. Learn from this fight.
Reset here.
Fight again.
I don't really have to reset.
Will.
Yo, David, thank you for the 63 months. Holy fuck, thank you. I'm losing my mind right now. I just got a replacement washing machine from Lowe's and it's having the same problem as the first. Bro, they're gonna say you're the problem. Oh, takedown was a type of content. Is that in Borderlands 3? I don't remember takedowns, so I'm not sure if I ever did them. I played vanilla Borderlands 3 and then I stopped. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I never even played any of the DLCs. Maybe I should go back and play them before Borderlands 4. Borderlands 3 did not capture it for me at all.
Trials of Osiris.
Oh, I've got to try to get first kill of the round, so I forgot about that.
Bring your light to bear, Guardian. Outshine the opposition.
Oh, Jesus.
Only one enemy is left. Surround is yours. Go, fight. You are far from the
Flashhead
fight.
Storm. What is Flashhead Storm? Why do I know that? Isn't that Warlock? Isn't that the
Expected nothing less.
thing? Or I don't fucking know. What weapon is it this week? That's a great question. It's the yesterday's question answer thing. Not the rocket, the other one. Yesterday's question. Oh, thank you. That guy just saved my ass, bro. Holy.
Opponent's crushed. Do it again.
I've forgotten Titan Strand aspect. Titan ability that launches up in the air and throws out spikes. No, I have no idea what the fuck you're talking about.
Like this.
So yeah, I'm just kind of like stuck at a stalemate where I don't know if I should go ahead and turn in my gifts in return or not. Oh, that's tragic. I literally. Oh.
Only one ally is left. It is in their hands now. Don't let this slow you down. Try again.
I love Destiny 2. I don't know if the best thing to do is Iron Banner or Trials. The best thing to do for what? Like, your personal enjoyment or for loot? Or you can only, like, there's only Trials right now. What did I miss? We just went over the brief recap of the tier system. It is super vague, though. Like, there's not really a lot of information there at all. Oh! So I don't know. You mentioned you think it could bring out more problems. I don't even think we know enough information to say that. Like, it's very vague.
Time to break the tie. I cannot wait. This tie cannot continue. It's you or them. Fight.
No, teammate, brother.
One minute left, my friend. Only one enemy is left. Your enemies are down.
Tier 5 weapons have enchanted enhanced barrels and magazines. That is what they showed, yeah.
You are leading. This is your fight now.
One of my worries is purely what if. Like, can a tier 1 be upgraded to tier 5? Yeah, I was asking that same question because they compare them to enhanced weapons or adept weapons, which adept weapons can't be upgraded. But also, if they're just like adept weapons, then why would I use a tier 5 weapon over just like an adept weapon I already have? Like, the whole point of this system, if they wanted to do well, these weapons have to make me want to use them more than any other weapon I have right now, which you only really do by like power creep. And so like a tier 5 needs to be better than current adept weapons in some way. I don't know what that looks like, but they need to. Can high-end activities drop tier 4 or lower? That's a great question as well. I mean, activities that drop the adept, like adept comes from very specific sources. So if that's the comparison to tier 5 as well, Bungie did say they're okay with a little power creep. I mean, they have to be. If they are not doing sunsetting, which they're not, there has to be power creep, or else loot will be exactly like it's been for the last 2 years, which is largely uninteresting. Oh, that is so unfortunate. He got get down, Mr. Presidented.
Only one enemy is left.
It has to. Like, I don't care who you are. Like, the fact of the matter is, in order for if you like a gun and you are good with a gun and it fits your build, the only way you are getting rid of that is if it enables some like new type of gameplay. So if it enables a new build, which doesn't exist anymore because we have everything, or if you get something better. That's just how loot works. Is it just a chance, or is tier 5 guaranteed to have all enhanced? I would imagine the chance is to get a higher tier. In the higher tier, the more enhanced things you have, but they did not clarify. That's just how I would do the system. And they didn't even like say, like, it was literally just a screenshot that we got. Like, I have no idea, man. Yeah, I mean, they just show it here. That's it. That's literally it. They don't go into depth at all. So I can't give you any answers. I have literally no idea.
Trials of
We need wonder weapons from COD Zombies in Destiny 2. That's just kind of what exotics are. Forcer, there's an idea for you. Go through every Call of Duty game with zombies, every Treyarch one, and do the closest Destiny exotic to each wonder weapon. Bam. Bam. Exotic ray gun.
Life is precious here. Only have one. Be careful.
That's just fucking. That's actually hard. So what is a ray? That's just sunshot, bro. Bruh. Hit your shots. I'm actually like fucking amazing at this game.
1 minute left, my friend. Only one enemy is left.
Get those wings over here, buddy.
That was you. All you. This round is yours.
Need the mystery box in Destiny 2? I don't know if we do.
You lead. Your opponents follow. This is the
I wish we
way.
could have both endgame modes and instantly reward tier 5 weapons. Both endgame, like endgame PvP and PvE, as well as the ability to upgrade the lower tiered weapons into tier 5s. If they want us to farm, don't make them upgradable. Like, if the idea is to have farmable loot again,
Your ally is back in the
then make them, you have to earn a tier 5, or you have to like RNG drop a tier 5. Don't make them upgradable.
You are in the lead.
I think
am
that's,
surprised.
it depends how they go with it, you know. I always am gonna favor the grind. I've made that very apparent over the years. I hate crafting for like that exact reason. And so like my suggestion is always gonna be like, okay, you gotta farm them out. Oh, that's tragic.
Opponent revived. 1 minute left, my friend.
Why would you peek that, Eddie? What are you doing? Hit your shot. Oh. I'm dead. Yep. Just cap. 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 Don't move from that fucking flag, bro. Get on the flag!
Opponent revived.
Bro, get on the fucking flag! What are they doing?
Ghosts remain. Okay, bring them back and let's do it again.
If he didn't accidentally walk backwards too... What do you mean supers, bro? You gave them super energy. He said supers, but yeah, you gave them way more super energy by letting them kill you.
Only one enemy is left.
Bruh, giving me a fucking heart attack on God.
Only one enemy is left. Right there. Excuse me. That was you. All you. This round is yours.
Said PvE YouTuber. 1 second. How many flawlesses does he have?
You're the match.
I'm about to ratio him. Hopefully. Six, 5, 1, 2.
Only one enemy is left.
Oh, he only has 178.
The match is yours. Celebrate. I will join you. Fallen across many waters. I have shattered 1,000 strength, but you.
Bro, he called me a PvP YouTuber or PvE YouTuber. His KD is worse, and he only has 1/3 of my flawlesses. So like, okay, dude. Okay. Maybe stay in your lane. We didn't lose it. He backpedaled on it for like a second. That's pretty fucking funny though. Wait, did he carry? Lucky game. Oh man. Hell yeah, Scraps. So I'm gonna need all of you guys to go turn in all of your gifts in return for me. And let me know if they're dropping the, if you guys get the emblem.
Trials of Osiris.
Sorry, 1 second, I should talk to this guy.
Stay together, my little birds. Guard each other and aim true. You'll stand alone.
Oh, it's fucking over, boys. Why are they not rushing me? Rush me, face me, cowards.
1 minute left, my friend.
Yep, that was a fucking great throwing knife.
Your team is fallen, but you can stand back up. Opponent revived.
This is gonna sound really fucking stupid, but if you could use exotic ciphers to enhance exotic weapon perks, that's whatever.
You let it continue.
Oh, fuck, man. Why is it always... Oh, I'm so dead.
You are all that's left. This is your fight to win.
I don't know. Like, the loot problem in Destiny is not the exotics. And if you make exotics better, that just makes legendaries worse. Which is like...
You are trailing. This is true. It only matters if you let it continue.
Zero has opening shot augment.
Only one ally is left. It is in there. Your opponent chucks around.
I feel like loot comes second priority after replayable and enjoyable activities. 90% of what, for like the wider community, what makes something replayable and enjoyable is a good loot chase. That is a huge part of it. That is a huge part of it. Tomb of Elders is a perfect example of this. That is a great activity. Not the best activity we've ever had, but it's a very solid activity. But no one is playing it because there is absolutely no substantial loot chase. So, when you see Whispers, not, that's fine.
Opponent revived. Enemy has match point.
It's not...
Will not surrender.
People populate playlists when there's more things and better things to having good loot won't fix the problem. I completely and utterly disagree. 100%. I could not disagree more, in fact. Got the Crow Emblem last night. Nice. We have had consistently the best activities in franchise history over the past, like, year or two. And still has felt relatively hollow due to a subpar loot chase since Witch Queen came out. That includes having the best raid in the entire franchise. That includes having multiple of the best seasonal activities we have ever had. The best core playlist we've ever had in Onslaught. All of it. Best activities across the board. With the exception of Into the Light, a completely subpar loot chase the entire time. People keep complaining activities that last for 1 hour aren't fun for a grind. I mean, they're not fun for a grind, especially if there's nothing to grind.
Only one ally is left. It is in their hands.
That's because activities are designed for loot chase. If they were designed as standalone good content with the loot as secondary, that would get more players. Which activity in the entire game is centered around getting loot?
Next time.
Every piece of loot, with the exception of Into the Light, feels like a complete afterthought on the activity. You're just like saying
Show
things.
your opponents next time.
It's just not how it works. Make blue weapons great again without making them better? Why are we focusing on blue weapons?
Welcome to the trials of Osiris.
Most confusing community event? Like this definitely exists community event of all time. It's so weird because it also just feels like an afterthought, but it's like they made emblems for it.
I believe in you, Guardian. Fight hard.
But Into the Light was only good because of the shinies and not just double perk drops. Yeah, I don't give a fuck about the double perk drops. That just helped alleviate RNG drops around getting a shiny that you want. Yeah, that was mostly a cosmetic thing for sure. But the entire event was centered around getting those rare cosmetics. Oh, fuck off. Which is, that's exactly what I'm talking about. It's literally the perfect example of what I'm talking about.
1 minute left, my friend. You lost this round. Does not matter. Wins the next one.
The power with creating a long-term loot chase is simply not possible with Destiny's power system. What do you mean by that? Bungie has to either get rid of power or reset us. What do you mean by that? Like, what's the difference between resetting us and then just like raising the power in equal amount? Oh wait, and sorry, by power do you mean light level or like our actual like how strong we are?
Only one.
Like, because if your argument, or if you're saying like how strong we are, I completely agree. Like it's hard because the more you power creep us, the worse baseline is going to feel. Like the harder the game is going to be to understand. Like if you just take like if you have vanilla Destiny, and this is where everyone starts, and then we've already built like 3 systems on top of that. So every single person that joins has to learn those 3 systems. If you just keep building more and more systems on top, then it is going to get incredibly confusing. I don't think light level matters at all. Like, I think they could just get rid of light level and it would be fine. I think it is much more about, like, our relative
Do not give up.
power.
Ally is back in the fight.
So, in terms of, like, how much more strong we are compared to, you know, 3 years ago or whatever.
Turn this lead into a victory.
I feel like their philosophy is design activity to acquire a seasonal set. But what if they made an evergreen activity and added loot to it over time? Yeah, I mean, that's a different question. That's what they should have done with Onslaught. And it is kind of what they did in a way with Onslaught. But the loot over time just also happens to... Fuck off. Just also happens to be seasonal loot. Oh my god.
Only one ally is left. Only one.
But yeah, I agree with that. I mean, I've been a pretty big proponent of that sort of thing for a long time. But they're also like, I think that's what they're doing. I think with the portal system that they're calling it with Frontiers, where they directly said that they're bringing back, like the example they give is Coil. And I'm pretty sure in so many words, they either heavily hint at or say that they are bringing back Coil. So I think the idea is, you know, we talk about these tier weapons and said the tier weapons come from different sources and it's like regular PvE, endgame PvE. So I'm pretty sure you're gonna have like a very wide variety of activities to play for like your basic PvE weapons. If that makes sense. So like Coil and Strikes will probably both give you a chance to grind like your tier 5 weapons, and you just choose the activity that's the most appealing or like most rewarding to you. Which is a cool system. I don't mind that. You know, giving us more agency over like what we play and still at the same time what we grind for. I think that's a very good thing.
Nothing can stop you.
What's the point of bringing Coil back? It was an activity that a lot of people enjoyed, so you bring it back once again to give people an option. Instead of just farming Strikes or Onslaught, they could also farm Coil for similar or the same loot, I think, is kind of how it reads to me. But once again, like, these are very early drafts, so who the hell knows, like, where stuff is. I mean, this was from months ago, so I don't really know how stuff has changed or will change, obviously. But I don't think that's inherently a bad idea. I think that's a good idea. I would like a game mode where we start with only common weapons and armor, and we have to get better. 20-minute boss, new Elden Ring thing. Yeah, like a zombies, like a horde mode. I think that would be fun. I don't know how you would necessarily implement that, but I think that could be really fun, something like that. Wait, Coil has its own mode, like so Onslaught would go crazy? I'm like 100% sure they teased that with the portal system. Not that necessarily they will ever add anything to Coil again. They'll just keep it like it is. They'll just give you the option to play it for the general PvE weapons. I think that's, like I said, this is my interpretation of something very vague that they put out. Oh, I'm gonna die. Oh, hit your fucking shots, loser. Me, not him. I'm calling myself a loser. Destiny 2 is literally dead. You literally don't appear to understand the definition of the word literally. Connotation or denotation. It's a little embarrassing, but you'll get there. I believe in you. I believe in you. Onslaught was fun, but trying to farm for double perk brave roll weapons are a pain if you don't have luck on your side. Sure. Is a computer program alive? If your argument is Destiny is dead because it's not alive, I would argue in order for something to be dead, it would have to be alive in the first place. So if your argument is computer programs can't be alive, I would then argue that Destiny 2 is not dead because it was never alive. When are the 2 and 4 piece bonus armor sets coming? I think that was also part of Frontiers, I think. What do you think about the Superman trailer? I'm not a huge DC guy, but it was a good trailer. It was cool. I'm a big fan of Nathan Fillion, so I'm interested to see where they take that direction. I'm not sure if I'll see the movie, to be honest, but
Welcome to the trials of Osiris.
maybe I will. I don't know. I'm not, like I said, I don't really like DC. I'm a big Marvel guy. I need to go see Craven because my fucking favorite thing in the world is seeing movies I know are bad. Madam Web is peak awfulness, and I just need to see Craven. It's the last movie like this we'll get for a really long time. So you fixed the watch, so let's fucking go. Never give up, never what? Oh, I got the first kill. Yes.
All you. This round is yours. You are in the lead. Don't slow down.
I'm 2022 light level. It's just at 20k on Steam, not 100k. Black Ops 6 is struggling right now and still has a normal amount of players. So there's a really... I'm about to blow your fucking mind, Quiddy. I don't know if you know this, but Black Ops 6 has been out for a month and a half and is the most popular gaming franchise that really has anywhere near a yearly release schedule. So I would hope that an entry in the most successful franchise of all time, or whatever the fuck, that is a month and a half old, would be performing better than a 10-year-old game. I would hope. That's hardly a good comparison. Yo, GG bag. Sorry your teammate left. Oh, if you were on the other team. If you're on my team, GG's.
The opposing team is down. You are the final blow.
Also, Destiny hasn't had a content drop in, what, like fucking 9-10 weeks, something like that. Is at a historic low for community sentiment due to repeated layoffs. Like,
They should have known better than
I just don't know. Like, what are we doing here?
you, huh?
What, you know how many games would fucking kill for 20k concurrent on a fucking Friday? The Friday before Christmas when people are traveling?
Give everything.
How do you feel about Bungie doing that hardcore player hiring thing so they can give advice to the devs? I think it's fun. I hope they're treated well.
An honorable win.
I think they're contract positions. I always get very wary of contract positions because you don't have to get like the same level of benefits or protections as full-time employees. But you know, if you're a Destiny player and you have ambitions in the space, I think it's a really great entry-level opportunity to potentially get your foot in the door at Bungie, or just get a great line on your resume for future opportunities. Like, I think that's a really cool thing. I would encourage people to do it. So I think it's fucking cool. What's a community event? It's essentially like very vague requirements about number of like specific types of cookies we have to cook, but I don't think anyone really knows what the fuck's going on. So I don't know, man. What if Bungie contacted you? They couldn't match what I make currently, especially not at the
Trials of Osiris.
Look, I have a pretty long history of you know, contact with Bungie and doing certain things and whatnot. Like, if I was interested, I would apply. But this is not my career. I don't want it to be my career. I make very, very good money doing what I do, living in an incredibly low cost of living area right now. In an area that I literally spent a decade of my life in getting a PhD. Like, this is just not what I really want to do with my life, you know? So, but I encourage other people, if this is their passion or going into game dev or whatever, like, I would definitely encourage someone. It's a great first step, I would say. You just dismantled the Dragonfly Vulture role. We think if Bungie hired you for playtesting, it is, I mean, when they flew me out to play Marathon, that is not what they did. I mean, they paid me for my feedback there, right? It was only a few days, but I mean, it is, there is history there, right?
Only one ally is left.
But once again, I'm a chemist. I do this for fun. More of a creative outlet than anything, but hello, a chemist. Hey, lad, how you doing? You want to learn how to make some fun stuff? You want to learn how to nitrate some cellulose, brother? Nitrocellulose is what film used to be made out of, and it is incredibly flammable. That's why movie theaters used to burn down pretty often. They do not use that anymore.
This round is there, but you can win the next.
Man, I'm excited for Marathon, despite what others say. As someone who has played a pretty good amount, I'm also very excited. I can't really say much about it. One day, I'll be able to say more about it, but I'm also very excited. Can you tell me how to grow good bacon at home? Yeah. Oh, I never understand why, like, did I just fucking put, like, all of those should have hit him. Why when I don't get those kills, I get so confused.
You are back in the fight. Good.
Let's go, Arska! What's your recovery timeline, by the way?
Bring them back and let's do it again.
And do you have to do, like, physical therapy?
Another round begins and your team leads. Good.
Was this game 6? Oh, it is. Okay, I've got to fucking try the... Yeah. Hit your fuck. I don't want to talk about it. Oh, I didn't even see that guy.
Opponents have been put in their place. Good job.
But I'm really excited. I think,
Here we go. Win this and you have won it all.
I think once Marathon starts getting actual gameplay marketing and stuff, I think people are going to be really excited about it. Bro, I just shit on those guys, holy. That was crazy.
Very good. You have dominated them. You have shamed them. The children of this city will point and laugh. And I will tell them.
So I think I just need... So I just need to put it on for flawless now. Oh, I got 5 at the beginnings. Let's fucking go. Okay, shit. Uh, 6 weeks with no weight put on. After that, no clue. I'm on sick leave until about February 2nd. I'm not gonna work then 100%. They're for sure extending it to like March. Hopefully you have like long-term or something, or short-term disability, I guess. I don't really know. Do the emblems only come from opening the gifts in return? Yep. And apparently we have, and I let's rant about this one more time. Apparently we have, unlocked multiple emblem drop chance increases. But I don't know if that goes into effect today or Tuesday or tomorrow or yesterday or what the fuck. We know we've delivered 3.5 million cookies to Zavala, who we were supposed to deliver cookies last week. There are 6 other people we're supposed to deliver specific cookies to. I don't know what we are doing for those. We're well over expectations, but that has not been defined anywhere. So nothing here makes any sense or means anything, and I have no idea what's happening. But that's kind of where we are. Touch of Malice? That guy's either about to be the best or worst player of all time. And I know which one I'm hoping he is.
Show them a fight they cannot forget.
Fucking Touch of Malice, bro.
Only one enemy is left.
Ugh.
Only one ally is left. It's in their hands now.
Wait, one ally did someone... Did our teammate fall off the map? Well, how did he fucking die?
This round is theirs, but you can win the next.
I'm so confused.
Your opponent
My worry is, as a Destiny fan, is that Marathon takes off, Destiny will get pushed even further on the back burner. I've talked about this a couple of times, but the way I see it, I'm fairly certain Destiny doesn't go anywhere unless Marathon does well. I think the worst thing for Destiny possible is that Marathon does poorly. Personally, that is my take. I don't know that for sure, but just based off of reporting and that sort of stuff, and the sentiment of people who got laid off, the vibe I get is if Marathon doesn't do well, I'm not sure Bungie will be Bungie for too much longer. So if you want to see a Destiny 3, it is my personal belief that you better fucking hope Marathon does well. Yo, where is that fucker coming from?
1 minute left, my friend. Only one ally is left.
That does suck, Jesse. Good try. I fucking kind of threw that.
Your opponent took the round.
Any advice for farming Ascendant shards much faster? No, I have not had to farm Ascendant shards in 5 years. I have literally no idea. Once again,
This is true.
every indication internally, or like leak or whatever, reporting that we've gone out of Bungie, still suggests that the majority of people at Bungie work on Destiny. I think people need to kind of keep that in mind. It is still their most important thing. It is the only thing making them money. Is incredibly successful IP. Oh my fucking god! I didn't even think he was that close. Nice.
Only one ally is left.
I'm no longer a good res run. Don't Don't try to get my res, bro. That was such a bad move. I'm throwing. All right, I'm gonna try to lock in because I want to get those flawless out of the way so I don't have to worry about it ever again. This is the only flawless you need for a guild, so I'm just gonna.
Your fire team is falling behind.
I won't play marathon as it's not my type of game. I would say, don't say that yet. I would not make judgments off of what type of game or what marathon has to offer based off of what you were basing it off of. Oh, fuck.
Only one ally is left.
Okay.
It's in their hands. Don't let this slow you down. Try again.
We can only make judgments with the info we know. I would argue that 99.999% of the community knows so little judgment, or so little info that you probably shouldn't be making judgments at all. And like, fuck, brother.
Only one ally is left.
Did you switch to Jotun? Oh my god, he's a fucking
Only
goat.
one enemy is left.
Oh my god, this guy's carrying. Okay, I'm sorry.
Round one. Your team stands tall. Take a moment to breathe.
I'm so sorry, dude.
Your opponents have match points, so what? You
No, I think
have
I've lost
many
twice. I don't
bullets.
think I have another mercy. Gonna try to float. That is so unfortunate that that just happened.
One minute left, my friend. You are all that's left.
No, man.
Fight to win.
I threw too many of those rounds. That's definitely partially on me. I think that is a flawed card, I believe.
Fought hard, my friend. That is as important
That's
as
fine.
winning. Try again.
Nah, I'm not sad, bro. I'm fine. That is just my biggest worry. Like, I think my personal biggest worry, and like I said, I can't talk about any specifics, but my biggest worry about Marathon is that it was announced way too early, and that gave people to kind of fester on it, and it allowed rumors to propagate that, like, obviously Bungie can't combat and all this sort of stuff. And I'm worried that too many people, content creators, have facilitated people to like their communities to like draw judgments and conclusions about the game that just aren't true. But we'll see. Why are you sad, lad? How am I doing? I think most of like what I need is just wins on this emblem, and then switch over to the other emblem. 8 more victories.
Welcome to the trial.
Is Skullbreaker most damage done in a game, I think?
Okay, no. They are of Osiris. A joke.
Yeah, lad. Fucking starving. Do I eat a whole ass meal tray of mac and go to bed? Or hoover up some snacks? Why not both? Fuck it, dude.
I believe in you, Guardian. Fight hard.
Victoria's on a little trip with her mom for a couple days, so I'm home alone. I just went to the store and I just picked up a fucking beautiful steak. I'm so ready. I'm gonna cook the shit out of that bad boy. I'm dead.
Only one ally is left. It is in there.
That might be a bit too much, bruh.
This one was for your end. Next time.
That's fucking quitter behavior.
Opponent revived. wait to see how you turn the tides, so I will not go do it.
Mint and white chocolate. Victoria, I'm a big white chocolate guy. Victoria's a big mint gal. Mint's fine in moderation.
Only one.
It's definitely one of those things where I can get burnt out on mint very fast though. Wet cat water?
They should have known better than to start a gunfight with you, huh?
Wet cat water.
You are tied. It is time to make your mark. Both teams are tied. Suspense. I love this.
Chad, are we in a fucking pulse rifle meta?
What's left? This is your fight to win.
Yeah.
1 minute left, my friend.
Huh? Oh! Damn.
The next round will be yours.
What are the best pulse rifles in the game right now? High impacts?
Your opponents
Like the
will
blast
leave.
furnace?
Crush their party.
Fucking graviton, bro. I can try graviton. I used to love me some gravy. Ah! Damn.
Only one.
Wait, no time to explain's back?
1 minute left, my friend. Only one enemy is left.
Oh my god, this guy's fucking annihilating.
Back in the fight.
Oh. Holy shit.
Masterful play, friend.
Do I need to try Titan in PvP now that I have my sick Titan drip?
Win. You are tied. It is time to make your mark. This tie cannot continue. It's you or them.
Graviton's your best choice for pulls. Maybe I'll fucking throw her on. Give her a go, brother. Goodbye. Nope. Alright, fuck it, dude. Graviton Lance? More like
Only one ally is left.
ants in my pants, brother.
Only one enemy is left. 1 minute left, my friend. Your ally is back in the fight.
So now we run into a little
Enemies are down.
conundrum. I do not have.
You are back in the fight.
Yo, Garbage, what's up? Dude, Garbage, what about the new Silent Planet, though?
The pace. Very good.
Are you vibing? Oh my god. Yo, can you give me like a fucking special weapon? On God? Certified banger? Yeah. Yeah, dude. It's so good. Boop, boop. Oh! That guy got fucked! Nope! Yeah, you fucking wish, brothers. Oh, where'd he go?
Fight. Fight. Opponent revived. Guardian against Guardian. Show them.
Oh no! No! Fuck!
This one was for your enemy. Next time.
I should have just taken the gun. I could have killed him before he capped it.
Time to break the tie. I cannot wait. Destroy this tie, Guardian. Only one enemy is left.
Bro, why are you sitting in fucking Uzbekistan? Like, why are you back there?
Your enemy.
Jeez.
Good.
Oh, I've got a Claws of the Wolf. That shit sucks. I'll infuse that. Holy.
Match point. You are but a step from victory. Only
Yep.
one enemy is left.
Okay.
1 minute left, my friend.
Okay.
This is the game. Very good. I was gone so long. Many things have changed. And watching you.
These guys were sweethearts, man. They were nice in the chat the whole time. Very encouraging. You love to see it. Avoid. Avoid dexterity. Some avoid unflinching. Bam. Yeah, I'll take that. All right, Graviton, take me home. Have you managed to add to Cross and Frost before? I'm sure at some point I have in my life. Almost certainly Frostbolt. I don't know about Aztecross. I would definitely have bagged them, so. No, I literally have no idea, man. The only content creator I remember matching is Jake, because I feel like I match him like once a fucking hour. Have you tried Marvel Rivals yet? No. Half of me is resisting. Half of me is very curious. I know I'd like it. I think. I don't know, man. I don't know. Especially now that I'm almost caught up on my grinds for Destiny, I'm like, well, I could. And we're about to have a bunch of days off for Christmas.
Welcome
Like,
to
well,
the trials of Osiris.
okay, maybe I could give this a go. I don't know. It's so fucking. I'm so bad at this, man.
You have but one life. You trained here to stand against the darkness. Hold
All
nothing
right.
back.
Is this shit goated on the sauce or is chat full of shit? Find out now. This gun fucking sucks, dude. I should have won that one. It's trash.
1 minute left, my friend. Only one ally is left. It is in their hands.
Bro, he's right next to you! Look, I'm not gonna say that was
Opponent took the round.
X-Camster's fault,
Opponent revived.
but it wasn't my fault. Why didn't it mantle, man?
Behind. Be relentless.
All right, we're fine. Okay, everything's fine. Don't worry about it. Yes, I have 20 billion hours in Destiny. Why do you ask?
Only one ally is left. It is in their hands.
I'm so embarrassed. I'm so embarrassed. I'm so
This round
embarrassed.
is
I'm so
theirs.
embarrassed. I'm
You
so
can win the next.
I can never show my face again.
The score tells only
It's
half the
over.
story. You tell the rest.
It's over. All right. I think they're just better, man. Holy fuck, never mind. This guy's just better. Oh my god! Bro, he's behind you!
Only one ally is left. It is in their hands.
Okay.
1 minute left, my friend. Opponent revived.
There are more people subscribed to this channel than play Destiny on an average day? There's no way that's correct.
Win the next.
If it's 20,000 concurrent, there's literally no way it's less than 100,000 a
I
day.
cannot wait to see how you turn the tide.
And no, that's bullshit, because those are Steam numbers alone. That you're just wrong. That's just incorrect. Okay.
Only one enemy is left.
$60K the other day on Steam alone, the smallest Destiny 2 platform.
Guardian, my heart is still racing. Opponents have the lead. Take it from them.
Xbox is not way smaller than Steam. Bungie has said multiple times that Steam is by far the smallest platform for players.
Only one enemy is left.
No, all platforms. There is literally no way, man.
Yes, you have done it. There is no one left.
You can't even get numbers for PlayStation and Xbox in terms of play count, unless that's brand new.
Put on your mean face, Guardian.
Peek. I really like the kick pattern on this. It feels very easy.
You are all that's left. This is your fight to win.
It's not gonna let you post a link, but you can DM it to me on or on Discord or at me on Twitter.
Your opponents think they will win. Ha! Show them.
Yeah, big same JMS.
You are the last. Make them run. 1 minute left, my
I'm
friend.
just gonna cap. This sucks. Yeah, it's like nothing, literally nothing I can do in that situation.
Next time, my friend. Next time.
No, I knew you could get the emblem today. I was just wondering if the drop rates have increased. I was really just trying to get you guys into wasting all your shit.
Guardian's life. It is hard.
Yeah, Stan, I've already bought it actually. No, I haven't played Fortnite in years, and no, I would not be buying it even if I did. I love Destiny. I started playing again last night, but after a good break. But I hate how positive people are about the future. What? Why? We need Destiny 3. Yeah, everyone agrees, and some support studios, or this game is gonna. So the support studios thing really boggles me like a lot. Because people always cite that, but it's just like we just need people, right? Like, it doesn't, I don't fucking care if they're from, like, where they're from. And Sony's not going to give anything a support studio if it's not making money. Like, let's, it's, yeah, just more devs, exactly. But, like, clearly that's not happening. It's just like, and also, I would love to know who these positive people are that you're talking to, because I need to be wherever they are. Because every fucking place I am, Twitter, Reddit, Discord, doesn't matter. It is just, hey, let's all go hate fuck Bungie constantly. And I guess more specifically, let's go hate fuck Bungie Destiny constantly. So please. Vicarious made all of Black Armory during Forsaken development. No, they didn't.
Fight hard. Do not die.
They helped on Warmind and they helped on Black Armory, but they did not make all of it. Why do you think Call of Duty pumps out as much as it does? Because they have 50,000 devs.
Only one ally is left. It is in their hands
In fact, I'm pretty sure like the biggest thing Vicarious did
Slow you down.
was actually PC support, which you know, happened a little before that. Would have happened earlier that year, but they did help with Warmind. I do know that, mostly the campaign. I remember the discussions about Black Armory, but also Black Armory, if it came out today, would be considered incredibly mid. It kind of did come out today. It was it's called Every Fucking Solstice We Ever Get.
One minute left, my friend. Stand alone. Do not give
That's so
up.
tragic.
You alone will bring victory. I'll let you concentrate. This score tells only half the story. You tell the rest.
I just like my biggest problem, I think, with art, like there are so many genuine things to have critiques on about Bungie and the state of the game and everything. I really hate when people just start like making shit up or believing like the most ridiculous shit they ever fucking saw. And it's just like,
Your enemies are down.
or stretching the truth or just getting it wrong, and it propagates. Call of Duty has 12 support studios. Do you genuinely think it matters that where those devs work? Do you think that the same amount of devs, let's say there's 2,000 devs, but 400 of them are at support studios, right? Do you genuinely think it makes a difference where they work at, those extra 400 people? COD also makes like more fucking money than all other game franchises combined. You know what I mean? Like, holy. It's like, it's just not even, and most of those people are working on fucking cosmetics, man.
There is no one left.
You know, like,
Destroy
Destiny
this
is
time.
it's just a different game. I'm not saying, we clearly need more people working on it, but let's not fucking pretend that 30 people from Vicarious Visions helping out with Frontiers is gonna make Destiny the best fucking franchise of all time. That's just not how it works.
Only one ally is left. Is it dead? 1 minute left, my friend. Opponent revived. The next round.
Outsourcing works? What do you mean? Look at Destiny Rising.
This score tells only half the story. You tell the rest.
This turned into a very unserious argument very fast. I've never seen something go from 100 to 0 so fast, but...
One minute left, my friend. Only one enemy is left.
I'm not sure if I'm liking Graviton as much as Igneous. Not gonna lie.
Stands tall. Take a moment to breathe. Time to break the tie. I cannot wait. No time. You
There
will
are
break
2 hunters on the other team, so I assume we're back to normal. And there's 3 warlocks on my team, so I think we're back to normal. I really liked, I really liked, oh, fuck. I really liked Labs. I think I'm gonna do Rose and, Matador. I really like that combo. I was using it in comp, and it's quite clean.
1 minute
Is Rose is a 140, right? Yeah. Maybe I could just pull out Exalted again. I don't know, Iggy's good, but I do feel myself losing quite a few gunfights.
Only one ally
To your right,
is
buddy.
left. Is it dead? You lost this round. Does not matter. Wins the next one. Opponent revived. Opponents
Did
have
120s
match
get,
point, but
when
the
120s
guy
got
still
buffed,
wins.
right? I guess a bunch of other stuff got like way more buffed though.
minute left, my friend. Only one ally is left. He's in their hands.
The 3-tap headshot didn't get him. I do have a range mass work on this, right? Ah, that's fucking trash. Good shit points.
Your team tore through them like wild animals. The round is yours. Tied and match
What
point.
level am I low?
This is it.
Oh, 1990. Didn't even see that. That's a good point. Okay, I'll have to infuse that. Can this guy fucking die? What the hell?
One minute left, my friend.
Bro, if they get their supers, we are uber fucking cooked.
The match is yours. Celebrate. I will join you.
Oh, okay, we'll be good here. That'll be a high.
You have proven yourself yet again, my friend. I will tell Osiris.
Okay, we have to go through this. I mean, what are you trying to say? Only Bungie can make Destiny? Clearly, Bungie can't handle having 1,300 employees under one roof. The culture might be a problem. I mean, look how many people are leaving at executive levels at Bungie. No matter... Canadian, I don't want to be presumptive, but I'm going to assume you've never worked at a large company. No matter what they're accused of, there's clearly a culture issue there, so maybe we need some new studios working on this. Okay. This is a very hard, yeah. So, that is a very, I would say that's a relatively tone-deaf generalization that you presented in multiple parts there. At a time when the games industry across the board is having unprecedented layoff percentages in gigantic waves. And I would say that fact alone, in trying to tie that to a Bungie exclusive problem, is incredibly disingenuous. Yes, General Motors as a supply chain manager. Okay. Okay. Ugh.
Protect your team in this fight.
It's just a very, it's just, what you are saying, in my opinion, is very half-baked and not, very accusatory towards groups of individuals who don't deserve it, i.e. the devs. And almost kind of, it's weird that your illustration of a
One ally is left. It is in
of
their
a bad culture, which definitely we know at some point existed. I don't really know what that has to do with the quality of what,
Your opponent celebrated the lead. Crush their
as you say, 1,300 employees does per se. When they all just received like insane payouts. And you say, well, I mean, you say a ton of executives. I know of 3, one of which was fired for sexual misconduct accusations. The other 2 were let go because they were in a rapidly expanding part of Bungie that didn't pan out. So, I would argue most of us have never heard of the true execs of Destiny, with the exception of Pete Parsons. But once again, to try to make this a Bungie exclusive, to try to take, once again, unprecedented, unacceptable levels of workforce reduction across the entire gaming industry and try to make that a Bungie exclusive problem that is, quote, indicative of some underlying culture issues, is very silly.
team is falling. You can stand
is
back up.
like unbelievably silly.
You're trailing. Put on your mean face, Guardian.
Oh, fuck off.
Only one
I
ally
didn't even
is
see
left.
him. I'm playing like shit, dude. Scare's favorite tagline, go woke, go broke.
Your team is fallen. You can stand back up. Opponent revived.
Yeah.
Your fire team is falling behind. Reload, breathe, retake the match.
I don't think I said you were defending the layoffs. I think my exact wording is you were trying to make the layoffs look like a Bungie exclusive problem. I'm pretty much just gonna die on stream, I think. I think my brain's about to explode.
You lost this round. Wins the next. Opponent revived. Your opponents think they will win. Show them.
Motherfucker. Yeah, I think I'm just washed right now. No, I'm my brain's out of it. I'm cooked.
Only one ally.
My mental capacity has went through significant reductions over the past 10 minutes. It's probably a culture problem though.
You lost. Does not matter. Learn from this fight and then fight again. Next time, you will win.
I'm gonna flip on my AC real quick. Oh, you've turned me into a Gene gamer? Gene gaming! It's comfortable, man. People rag on the jeans, they're good, they're comfy. It's fucking peak. Alrighty. Oh, I don't have any more targeting mods. That's what's wrong, bro. Of course.
Trials of Osiris.
I would just say, Raw, that, I mean, not only is that presentation fucking,
Stay together, my
I don't even know how old at this point, 3-4 years old at that point. That guy doesn't even work there anymore. So we literally have no idea. And I would argue they've also shown quite a bit of what I would, by the definitions laid out in that presentation, be considered over delivery.
Your opponent took the
I would say all of Into the Light would fall under that. Dual Destiny would fall under that.
The opposing
Maybe not in the
team
episodic model,
Show them you are hungry.
but you know, I'm just.
You are all that's left. This is your fight to win. Opponent revived.
That's fine. No, I still love you, right? No, it's fine. It's just like,
You can win.
it is so fucking aggravating. Like, what is really dying is like, it's not
The opposing
Destiny,
team
and it's not my
Show
love for
them you are
Destiny.
hungry.
It is literally my connection with the community, because I feel like every fucking stream we have the most brain dead, disingenuous takes constantly, over and over again. And it's like, I don't want to sit here and seem like I'm defending Bungie, because Destiny's not in a great spot. We all fucking know that. But it doesn't help anything to just make shit up or be disingenuous about things or make fucking false comparisons, or like, what are we doing? It's just like every person just seems like they need to be goddamn Sherlock Holmes and solve the great conspiracy of Bungie. I know why they failed. I talked to one of the devs on Twitter one time, and the vibes I got was that they just can't handle it. Or what, you know, like, what are we doing, man? What are we fucking doing?
You lost this round. Does not matter. Wins the next one.
It's just, it's not.
Match.
Nothing is going to kill my love of anything faster than the community. Like, I swear to God. It's just so it's fascinating. It is incredible. And I can't even, like, appropriately verbalize what I'm going through internally.
Next time, my friend. Next time.
And it's fine. I know, like, most people don't mean anything bad by it. Like, at the end of the day, Canadian, you just want to see the game get better. At the end of the day, Raw just wants to see the game get better. We all just want to see the game get better. But, like, just making shit up or, like, saying things, it's just noise. Just because Canadian, you think they need support studios, that's not changing fucking anything. Destiny's been losing money for a long time. Why would Sony provide support to Bungie when they just laid off fucking half of who works on Destiny? That's not how this works. And so just screaming it into the void not only makes it look like you haven't thought about this at all, it just doesn't help any, like, nothing is going to change. Did you see the old community manager's tweet? That is so vague. It's just like, it's just all noise. It's just so static. It's everything. Dude, I need something a lot stronger than a beer. On God, bro.
Trials of Osiris. There is nothing but the arena. This match, this fight. Go!
Oh, that is tragic.
Your ally is back in the fight. Only one enemy is left. Impressive victory. You never disappoint. Let us see what you can do with a lead like this.
Oh, that was such a
One
bad
ally
fucking...
is left. It is in
Didn't know there were
there.
two.
1 minute left, my friend.
Look like you're about to crash out. Yeah.
The next round will be yours. Sure.
I'm gonna go turn in all my cookies after this.
You are tied. It is time
Try to get
make
these
your
fucking
mark.
emblems.
This tie cannot continue. It's you or them. Fight. Only one ally is left. It is in their hands now. This one was for your end. Next
I am
time,
excited for Act 3. I'm very excited for the exotic mission.
I cannot wait to see how
I'm
you
hoping the
turn
puzzles
tides.
are really good. I was a big fan of how the Encore puzzles were presented and how they were
It is just you now, Freek. Fight until you have nothing left.
how they were handled. Where in the fuck are you going? So I'm hoping for
Lost it. Does not matter. Wins the next one.
I'm hoping for similar things.
You are trailing. This is true. It only matters if you let it continue.
I've got a great plan of attack. Someone go 1v3 and maybe that'll go well this time.
You are the last.
Right.
Make them run.
Right.
Your opponent took the
Sorry, next time. I'll come up with a better strategy next time. Okay, new plan. New plan.
Your
Someone go try to
opponent
1v3.
they will win.
I think that's gonna win us the game.
Show them.
It's me. I'm the 1v3er this round. Let's fucking go.
1 minute left.
You got this. Nice. Okay. I'm gonna go turn in my
Ally is
cookies.
left. It is
And we're gonna get
only one enemy is left.
oh shit, he's still alive. I didn't even know. Bro, get the rest, get the rest, get the rest. Shoot him, stop him from getting the rest.
Fight. Opponent revived.
The wings are so fucking cool.
Only one ally is left.
Alright, you got this.
In there.
Okay, I'm gonna go turn in the cookies.
Next time, my friend.
Can I cook like a bunch of Ikora ones or something? What are the 3 that we need to do?
We cannot always win. But
Hope we just get another variant or add-on to Prison of Elders. I don't want any more good activities until we have good loot to go along with them. I'm at the point where I am really sick of playing activities that have shit loot. It's an awful place to be in, but it's just like that's just where I am. Sorry, I'm trying to see. All right, this week we need to cook butter cookies, chocolate. Oh, I think Drifter was one. So it's Drifter, Eva, or Ikora. I think those are all great options. I think Drifter is who I've been doing. So. Also, can we just rehash Season of the Forge? That could be a W. Okay. We need to have this talk. Because, like, it genuinely baffles me why people are so connected to that season. I cannot stress enough. Let's say Bungie took it and they remade it today. People would hate Season of the Forge, with the exception of Niobe Labs. The seasonal activity, guys, I promise, I don't know if you play it or not. I have no idea. I assume you played a little at least. But like, we get the Forge seasonal activity back every year in the form of Solstice. And all people do is complain about how bad Solstice is. The seasonal activity was not good. Okay, we just need to have a genuine conversation about this. I'm sick of pretending it was. It wasn't. It wasn't good. Niobe Labs was the only... Scourge was fine. But Niobe Labs was the only good thing about that season. And would I love to get something like that back in the game? You bet your fucking ass. I would I would kill to get something like that back in the game. It would be sick.
But modded so much.
No, you're fine. You're fine.
Let's
It's
get
not.
started.
It's just something that people say all the time.
Talking with someone about everything.
And it just hurts because it's the same people going. Usually, oh, I didn't like Season of the Witch, but I love Season of the Forge. And it's like, what are we doing? What are we playing? Oh, I don't like the seasonal activities this season, but I love the Forges. What?
What do you seek?
All right, 1 gift in return. Bro, I'm about to turn in 300 fucking cookies and get like 5 gifts in return.
With you. Good luck out there.
Do you think they would make more money if you're able to buy old season pass and progress them? Yeah, of course. I mean, come on. If the question is ever, would business make more money if X was available to purchase? Like, yeah, of course. That's how money works.
Hey, kid.
Actually, honestly, I fucking take it back. Because they probably make way more money with these little events where they bring back the armor and shit in the Eververse and they charge $90 for it and people still buy it for some reason. So no, actually, they'd probably lose money if they brought back the season passes. Because people are just buying the shit anyways. So that was 300 cookies. Nope, it wasn't. It was 30 cookies. 31 cookies. Okay, come on. Oh! They exist! Cool, I got one. Sick. Okay.
See you on your
Alrighty. I was planning on streaming a lot longer, but I can't lie, my friends. I am feeling not super great after all these discussions. So I think I'm gonna call it early today and then just do like another stream tomorrow or Sunday. Just pick up where we left off. I'm gonna go fucking learn meditation or something. Take a Xanax. I don't fucking know. But I need to find my happy space. So alrighty. I will catch you all tomorrow or Sunday, like I said. For more cookie shenanigans. And we should be able to finish this guild this weekend pretty easily, I think. So I'm not too worried about that. Like, I'm almost done with this. Should be pretty easy, so. All right, everyone. Listen to New Imminence. Oh, yeah, they re-recorded their first album. I do need to do that. I will do that. All right, everyone. Love your faces. I'll see you tomorrow. Peace.